Well, it's been a little over 5 months since Donald Trump made the disastrous decision to sit down with Kim Jong-un from North Korea and agree to all sorts of things in exchange for North Korea denuclearizing their country. And here we are a little over 5 months later, and North Korea has actually ramped up their missile production. Now, recently, Donald Trump said on Twitter that all of the news reports talking about North Korea ramping up their missile production, he said all of those were fake news. And they were fake news, according to Trump in the same tweet, because the government already knew that was happening. So it's not true because the government already knew that it was true. Now, I'm not sure I follow the president's logic here because this man, his thought process is all over the place and he never makes any sense. But what he did do was actually confirm that that fake news was real news and that, North Korea is ramping up their missile production, proving that the little summit and photo op Trump had with them was completely worthless. And this is something that most of us predicted. Why? Because we pay attention. I actually saw quite a few people, even some on the left, say, this is historic. Trump should be praised for meeting with Kim Jong-un and putting an end to all this. And hey, that's great. Yes, he legitimized a brutal dictator who's murdering his own people, but sure, sit down. If you accomplished it, great. We'd be sitting here talking about what a good deal it was. But again, we were paying attention, not just to what's happening right now, but what has happened with North Korea year after year after year after year after year after year. Because all the way through since the 90s, the U.S. government has been making denuclearization deals with North Korea, and so far 0 times out of at least 10 where we've made these deals, North Korea has followed through on it. 0 times. 0 times they've followed through on these alleged deals we've worked out. So why would we think that Donald Trump sitting down with him and legitimizing him would be any different? Furthermore, Donald Trump gave the farm away. We stopped doing these joint military exercises with South Korea, which was a vital part of our own national defense strategy. We gave that up. North Korea did nothing. And now North Korea is sitting there demanding that we lift our sanctions against them, or else they're not going to denuclearize. They want even more than what was already agreed to, even though I guess none of it was actually in writing anyway. But at least at this point, the U.S. is holding firm and saying, no, you denuke, then we lift sanctions. And North Korea says, no, you lift sanctions, then we denuke. We're once again at the same stalemate we've been in with this country for over a decade. Nothing has changed and nothing's going to change. Except for the fact that, again, Donald Trump legitimized this guy, put him on a national stage, and already made many concessions to him. Donald Trump is not going to be the person to get North Korea to denuclearize. Dennis Rodman is not going to be the person to get North Korea to denuclearize. We need a good statesman, a good strategist, somebody who understands what's actually happening. And even then, it's going to be an uphill battle. North Korea wants to be taken seriously on the world stage, and they feel the only way they can do that is by creating nuclear weapons and having a showdown with the United States. And as of right now, thanks to Donald Trump and his buffoonery with Kim Jong-un, we're actually losing that showdown with North Korea.